sports and a shakeup in the NBA. According to reports, the LA Lakers have fired executives Joey and Jesse Buss from their front office positions. The two brothers had key roles in the scouting department for the past decade, helping to find players such as Austin Reeves. Their firings part of a reorganization under new ownership because their family no longer the owner. Joining me now to discuss this and more is our sports panel. Steve Mason is co-host of the Mason and Ireland show on ESPN Radio. And Grant Liffman is the NBA insider and courtside reporter for the NBA on NBC. Welcome to you both. Great to see you.
Thanks for having me. Thank you.
So, Grant, you were working in the front office with the Atlanta Hawks. Now you're back to broadcasting for NBC. So you've sort of seen both sides of this, how it works. What happened with the Lakers?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me, Alex.
Yes.
Great seeing you again. I don't know if you know this, but quite the basketball player.
That's what I
Alex.
heard.
We used to play together back in the day. There's a reason he's on the NBA on NBC. Quite a jump shot. Yeah.
Stop it. No. No, you know, when it comes down to this, anytime an owner takes over an NBA team, there's a good chance that there's going to be some shakeups of some kind. It is just how it's always been. In this particular case, this is a very unique situation, right, where it's a family that has really run this team for a long time. A new owner comes in, takes over the team, and what's going to happen? Well, they look at the front office and say, where are the issues? And the issues really stem from a disconnect that has been happening between the Buss brothers and that scouting department and the general manager, Rob Pelinka, and his group. Jeannie Buss obviously oversees all of it, but really there was a disconnect between those two groups. And when a new owner comes in, what are they going to say is like, how can I clean this up a little bit? And that first place was there.
So Dr. Jerry Buss owned the team for many years. After he died, there was sort of a fight between the siblings on who was going to be in control. Jeannie Buss got to be in control. She's still technically the governor, even though she doesn't own the team anymore.
Right.
She's staying, but her brothers are out. And her brothers voted against this deal, right?
That's why they're out.
Right.
They voted against the deal. I mean, it's funny. They came out and said, we haven't talked to anybody in the organization for 5 months. Well, if you go back and you look at the calendar, that's about the time that the deal went through. And the brothers, the two brothers, Joey and Jesse, voted against the deal. So it does make sense that they would be on the outs. And, of course, Jeannie Buss is still the governor. And Mark Walter would be the alternate governor, the new owner, and he's got a vision for where he thinks this organization's going to go.
So Mark Walter, for people who may recognize that name, is the principal owner of the Dodgers, who just won the World Series for the second year in a row. And Andrew Friedman, who's helped to run baseball operations for the Dodgers, is apparently now going to have a role with the Lakers. What's going on?
Yeah, well, I mean, you bring in the brain trust of the Dodgers. It's a really good place to start for how well they've done with them, but they also brought in Farhan Zaidi, who was the head of the San Francisco Giants for a little bit and then returned back to the Dodgers. So Friedman, Zaidi, they're really going to go through this and kind of really analyze and look through and audit the whole department and see where there's some issues. And let's be honest, the Lakers are a little bit more antiquated in the way they've done things for a long time now. And so maybe they're going to modernize the way that the front office built and maybe bring a little analytics back into the picture as well. So that's what they've been known for, right? Friedman and those guys.
Well,
so
and as LA sports fans, the Dodger track record's pretty good, right?
Bad.
Pretty good for the Lakers maybe to have an infusion of billions.
Sitting here a couple of weeks ago talking about winning Game 6. Absolutely. This organization is absolute state-of-the-art. The Dodgers, obviously, back-to-back world champions. And, you know, the one thing that you can do in the NBA, there's a salary cap, so you can only spend so much. They're never going to get a Shohei Ohtani type deal with the Lakers. But what they can do is they can build out infrastructure, more scouts, more international scouting, more analysis guys, data analysts, that kind of stuff. I mean, I think what we're going to see is kind of a Dodgerization of the Lakers. And by the way, that's a really good thing.
That's good. That's a good thing. Meanwhile, the Dallas Mavericks organization seems to be going the opposite way. You've been doing some reporting for NBC on what's going on there. Is Anthony Davis about to be traded?
That is the big question right now. And then Mark Cuban came out and said, no, he's not going anywhere. I'll say this. If I'm the Dallas Mavericks, so what I'm doing right now is I'm standing pat and I'm surveying the landscape, right? I'm going to be taking calls. I will actually, do my due diligence to find out what type of value Anthony Davis has. But you have to remember, NBA teams are looking at this guy who's already getting older. He's getting into his mid-30s. He's also under contract for a few more years at a very expensive number, and he's not healthy. He hasn't been for years. And he hasn't been for years. And also there's reports, and if you watch him play, he looked a little out of shape as well. So teams are looking at
He
this.
looks fat.
I'm not going to go there.
In the picture, he looked fat.
Yeah.
And Luka looked fat last year, and he gets to the Lakers, and all of a sudden he looked fat.
Luka, showing off the new bodies working for him. So really, at the end of the day, teams aren't just lining up to be like, "Ooh, I want to trade for the guy that's hurt and out of shape right now," right?
Yeah.
So they really need to show that he can get out there and be healthy. And everything we've heard is that the owner is going to make sure of that. He is going to get out there and he's going to be healthy. Once they see that, and Kyrie's not too far off either, then they can actually determine what they're going to do. But yes, will they do their due diligence? Yes. Is there a trade imminent? I would be very surprised.
And if they're healthy and in great shape, Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving are unbelievable players, and pair that with Cooper Flagg. It'll be interesting to see what that looks like.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the Dallas Mavericks that couldn't be fixed with a time machine. Because if you go back to...
Said that about the Clippers, too.
Exactly. I mean, the worst trade in professional sports, maybe in professional sports history, trading Luka Doncic to the Lakers in exchange for a guy who we know has been injured a lot in his time with the Lakers. And what do the Mavericks do now? They got to figure out a way to build around Cooper Flagg.
It's not great when your nickname is Street Clothes,
That
as
is true.
Anthony Davis was called by Charles Barkley. Speaking of getting older, Travis Kelce.
Why did you point at me when you said getting older?
I'm talking about Travis Kelce. But,
the same thing.
You look great, by the way.
Thank you very much.
And Travis Kelce looks great. He bagged the hottest girl in the world, the #1 pop star. But his football performance doesn't look quite the way that it used to. Is this the end for him?
I think we're at the end of the road. I think for Kelce at this point. And Kansas City. I mean, I've had debates with people. I don't believe the dynasty is over, but there are some people that say this is it for the Chiefs. They're 5-5. They got the Colts on Sunday. Lose out of the playoffs. I don't know if that's the case. I think they win that game. But I do think you can start to see a window for Travis Kelce, and I think he's at the end of it.
He's at the end of it. Do you think he retires at the end of the year?
You know what? I don't know if he retires because obviously he still can play a little bit. But as a San Francisco 49ers fan, I will never count out the Kansas City Chiefs because Mahomes has tormented my team for so long that I just, you know what? Until Mahomes retires, I don't know. That team's never out of it.
Quick pick. The biggest game in college football this week is USC-Oregon. Who wins that?
Lay the points.
You say that Oregon probably wins, but not by 10
I like
points.
USC. They got a fighting chance. Oregon's favored for a reason.
What do you think?
Big Pac-10 guy here, right? Is that still around? Oregon Ducks.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
And lastly, what's it like working on the NBA on NBC?
It's awesome. We were actually talking about this earlier, and NBC cares so much about making a good product, and they have done such a good job. And I've gotten a chance to work with Derek Fisher, Grant Hill, Reggie Miller, Jamal Crawford. In studio, we got T-Mac and Carmelo and Vince Carter. It's like
And the theme song.
And the theme song's back. And Maria Taylor and the whole group from Sunday Night Football is also doing it. It's been so much fun. And if you haven't gotten a chance to watch it yet, I will just say it's like everything you would expect out of a production from NBC and what they've done with Sunday Night Football is now part of basketball and maybe baseball soon too.
Baseball soon.
The reviews have been amazing. Congratulations. As a kid that grew up in that era, I mean, it must be wild to be a part of
Round Ball Rock is back.
Yes,
Round
it
Ball
is.
Rock.
You can check out Steve as well on ESPN Radio. Great job, Love Mason in Ireland. Hope USC can do it tomorrow.
Yes, I do too.
Thank you both for coming in.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks for having me.
Still to come.